Well, folks, we're back. Another windy day in the rock, but we're gonna make our best of it. As you can see, we're just here underneath the bridge, little river. Gonna go for some sea trout. You saw the last video, I tied up a little black and silver, and that is exactly what I'm using. And again, like I said, we're gonna go for some sea trout, nothing big. Just wanna get back into the swing of things. I also don't wanna wrench my hand too much. I still gotta take it easy. So, rocking some tape. The buddy system is what we call it. Ooh, the flies are out. So, should be something behind this patch of grass. I also had a bit of a friggin' computer problem too, so I'm not entirely sure how this video is going to get edited. My laptop kind of shit the bed, so I've done a fresh install to see if that'll fix some issues. Oh, I see a fish rise. But my keyboard's kind of shot, so it's hard to do anything with typing. But I should be able to edit a video. We'll see what happens. There we go, fish on. It's the one I saw rise. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing too big, only a little dink. Let's see what our first fish is, and he's gone. That was a little brown trout, so that's cool. I don't expect to catch anything too big here today. Just some numbers more so than anything. There we go, another one. Some of these fish are coming in from the ocean, some are waking up from their winter snooze. And it's a good time to come out and hit a bunch of small fish, have a bit of fun. And if you're lucky, you'll get into a nicer sea trout. Let go of my fly, little guy. Super small, a little brown. Actually, I don't know, hard to say. It could be he's a brown. You can tell by the spots, but he did have a forked tail, so that kind of questions the whole salmon side of thing. For a par, should be a pile of small fish here in this little run. Most of the guys fish the pond because definitely the bigger fish hang out down there. But those guys also use, there we go, fish. They also use a spin rod with a plug so they can fight the wind all they want. I'm not going at that today. Super windy out there. You know, these might be par. Another one with a forked tail. Now I know there was that big rise further down, so I'm going to slowly work down to it. Right about there. There we go, that's him. Or one that was there. Hoping I get it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This could be a surprise. This could be a surprise. Oh, it is, it is, it is. Wait till you guys see this. Nothing big, once again, but one of my faves. You won't see him. That was a brook trout. That was the little brookie. So what you'll get in here is you'll get brook trout, some brown trout, you'll get some sea trout, you might get a scattered salmon if you're lucky. So there's, you know, a few species to be had. Makes it for an interesting day. All right, me buddy's gone. That was a dude that I've met a few times up near my house, actually. Just had a little chat. Same sort of thing, he's reporting small fish. But while I was chatting, there we go, and seeing what was on the go, I was noticing a lot of fish come up to the surface. So I took my beadhead black and silver off and put on the black and silver without the beadhead. First cast. And it was slow there for a while, like I wasn't getting any nibbles. Probably fish back over a few spots I've thrown to fly as well, just to let it skim out across the surface. Right there. That's a nice fish. Nicer. still only a micro. But at least he's in the 8-inch category. Let go. See you, buddy. Now let's work back down to where that bigger fish was on the move. Oh, I had a bite right away. I'm flirting with disaster with that little bush branch. The wind is starting to kind of come back up and is not, and by up I mean towards me. So it was behind me when I started. Oh, that was a good little nib. All right, one more go before we call it quits. Back to the black and silver with the bead head. That one. Well, this one might be a bit of a better fish. What do we got here? No, still a small fella. He had me wrapped up in something. Felt a lot heavier there for a second. Thought I may have bumped into even a 10-inch fish. Ah, nice, beautiful spotted brown. Again, you can see the black and silver right in the lip. Yeet. Well, I made a last cast and hooked a friggin' fish. I think we're gonna go check somewhere else before I run out of battery and memory card and all that stuff, but we got ourselves another little brown. Seems to be the order of the day, 6-7 inches. Again, nothing massive, nothing. Oh, he was missing a part of a tail. He must have got nipped at. Nothing massive, nothing to write home about, but man, oh man, a lot of fun. I think to me that's one of the best experiences with fishing is it doesn't have to be a lot of big fish, just lots of action. There we go. Lots of action. Don't all have to be big. There's also something equally satisfying about tying your own fly and slaying the fish, even though they're micro brown trout and brook trout. See you, bud.